welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You know you like that.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Math Talk with Mr. Faison, and I'm Mr. Faison, or Mr. Faison, as long as you know. Today, we're working on inequalities part 2. Let's jump into problem number 1. So problem number 1 is telling us 3 plus 9x is greater than or equal to 4, in parentheses, x plus 7. First thing, 3 plus 9x, we can't do anything with it because it's not like terms. So I go to the second part of the problem. 4, and in parentheses, x plus 7. The x plus 7 you can't combine neither because they're not like terms. But I can take this 4 on the outside and multiply it by everything on the inside. Meaning 4 times x, which gives me 4x. And 4 times 7, which gives me 28, a positive 28. And then I bring everything else down inside that problem. Now, what I have to understand is this inequality represents a brick wall. Right? So I can't just move things over the brick wall. I have to move it mathematically. When we talk about moving things, I want to get all my like terms on the same side. So all my x's on one side of the inequality and all my regular numbers on the other side. How do we do that? We do it like this. This 3 right here, I want to get over here where the 28 is at, but I have to move it mathematically. So it's a positive 3. I'm going to subtract 3 on both sides. That cancels out. 28 minus 3 is 25. Now I'm gonna bring everything else down. 9x is greater than or equal to 4x. All right, now we have this 4x. This 4x wants to get over here with the 9x, but he can't just walk over there. We have to move it mathematically. So it's a positive 4, we have to make it minus 4 to cancel it out. All right, 9 minus 4 is 5. It's gonna be 5x is greater than or equal to 25. Now we have to understand the whole thing is to solve for x, to get x by itself. So right now we're saying 5 times x. We want to split that up, right? So it's almost like the 5 and the x are married. How do we split up a marriage? We split it up through divorce. Mathematically, it's divide, right? So I'm gonna divide 5 on both sides. Divide by 5, divide by 5. X is greater than or equal to 5. Now we're gonna move on to problem number 2. Problem number 2 is telling me negative 5 plus 3x is greater than or equal to 4, in parentheses, 3x minus 8. So I look here first. I can't combine those because they're not like terms. So I go to the second part of the problem. The 3x minus 8, they're not like terms and I can't combine those neither. But I can take this 4 and multiply by everything on the inside. 4 times 3x is going to be 12x. 4 times negative 8 is negative 32. So just in case for mathematical terms, when you do that, that's called distributing. You're distributing this 4 inside that parentheses, all right? Now let's bring everything else down since we finished that. Negative 5 plus 3x is greater than or equal. All right, now same thing. We want to get all the x's on one side of the inequality and all the regular numbers on the other side of the inequality. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this negative 5 and move it over here with the negative 32. But I have to move it mathematically. So it's negative 5, I'm gonna do plus 5, plus 5. That's gonna give me negative 27. Then we bring everything else down. Now what I wanna do is I have to get this 12x over here with the 3x. It doesn't wanna be over here with the negative 27. You wanna get over here with the 3x. So I have to move that mathematically. It was a positive 12, it's gonna be minus 12, minus 12. Now we have negative 9x is greater than or equal to negative 27. So same rules apply here. It's negative 9 times x. We wanna split it up, right? You see how close they are? They're married. So we want them to get a divorce. What happens when people divorce? They divide stuff, right? Negative 9, negative 9. The negative 9's cancel on this side. We bring x down. Negative 27 divided by negative 9 is a positive 3, right? Now what I want you to understand is this inequality. What do we do with this inequality? In most cases, we just bring it down. But what happened is we just divide it by a negative. So whenever we divide by a negative, this sign flips. It doesn't matter if this is negative or positive, but if this number right here, if we're dividing by a negative, it makes the sign flip. So it was greater than or equal to, it now becomes less than or equal to. Let's go over to problem number 3. Problem number 3 says, in parentheses, x minus 2 is less than 2x plus 6 divided by 4. So when I look at the problem, x minus 2, I can't do anything with that. They're not like terms. So I go over here, 2x plus 6, I can't do anything with that. And it says divided by 4. I can't divide it by 4. It wouldn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bottom number, the denominator, and multiply both sides by this number. which is 4. So multiply this by 4 and multiply this by 4. All right? And if I want to turn this 4 into a fraction, we know we just put a 1 under it. All right? So when I multiply this, what really happens is the 4's just cancel each other out. And then what happens is I just get 2x plus 6. And of course we got the inequality, which is less than. But then we have this right here. I have to take this 4 and multiply it by everything on the inside. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. All right? Now, once again, what I want to do is I want to get all my x's on one side and all my regular numbers on the other side of the inequality. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this positive 2 and move it over here with this 4. All right? So I have to do the opposite. So that's going to be minus 2. Just cancel it out. Minus 2. This is now 2x minus 8 is less than 6. Now we want to get the negative 8 over here with that positive 6, right? We want to get it away from the 2x. So I have to do the opposite. Plus 8 plus 8. Now we have 2x is less than 14. So now we have 2 times x. We want to split that 2 and that x up. So the opposite of multiplication is division, right? So we're dividing by 2 on both sides. X is less than 7. Hey, look, y'all, that's another episode of Math Talk with Mr. Faison, and we just knocked out Inequalities Part 2. Y'all know what's up, man. I'm gonna see y'all next time.
God's plan.